Hello and welcome to Stampin' by Hannah. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK, and I'm so happy that you've chosen to join me for this Make It Monday video. This week I am making these fabulous Santa suit swap cards. About, as you're watching this, I think it was last weekend, not the weekend just gone, the one before, I went to a team training event with my one of my team leaders. And one of the things we do when we get together as demonstrators is swap. And this time we decided she decided we would do themed swaps. So I signed up for two. I did one that was a colour challenge, which you saw last week. And I've done this one, which is Christmas themed. And this stamp set just sung to me in the catalogue. I just think it's so much fun. It is Santa's suit, and it comes in a bundle with the Santa Builder framelit, so you can build your own Father Christmas. And I haven't stamped this one yet, I've got to admit, but how cute is he with his little... Oh, I just can't wait. He will have to stamp. He will be stamped soon, I think. But not today, because today we're doing Little Bearded Santa. So this was my swap card. I have made 5 so far, and I need 6. So, shall we get started? This is one of those 2-step stamp sets, but it's really, really easy to put together. So I have got a garden green card base with a mat of Whisper White and a piece of... I can't remember what this designer series paper is called. It's the one in the annual catalogue. It's not the one in the Christmas. I will put the link on my blog, link in the down bar below. So, and then I've got a piece of scrap Whisper White because there's a lot of stamping and die cutting today. So we're going to stamp Father Christmas first. Oh, Santa, please, Father Christmas to me. And we're going to stamp Father Christmas in Memento because this is a photopolymer stamp set. The Archival Basic Black, this one, tends to stain and it doesn't clean off very well from your photopolymer. It will stain your red rubber anyway, but you can use a solvent-based cleaner to get it off. You can't use a solvent-based cleaner on your photopolymer stamps because it will damage the photopolymer. So I prefer to use this one, which we also sell. And just because it doesn't leave any, it's not going to cause my photopolymer stamps any harm at all. So take the lid off, and I'm just going to stamp. I've got his little coat. I think this stamp could do with a bit of a re-ink. So I've got his coat. Yeah, because it's going a bit grey. I will do that after. I have got his hat. I have got his face. And when I stamped this, I went, oh, I've stamped his face. There's no die for that. But there is. Oh, I'll stamp him again. He's just a bit... That's better. And I've got his beard. Like so. And that's all the basic black. And then this stamp's really clever because it then has the coat and the hat kind of internal pieces that we're going to stamp in real red. And this is 2-step stamping. It is so, and they make Stampin' Up making it so easy. So I'm going to ink up his coat, and I'm going to have to move it down a little bit so that I am hoping you can still see. Yes, you can. Because where my head normally goes, there's currently a camera, it makes things a little bit more difficult. And then his little hat. And you can see how well they've lined up. I am impressed with myself. I can't help it. So, we have a coordinating die set in the Santa Builder framelits. These are so cool. So you have like Big Santa, we have his coat, we have his beard, we have his hat, and this weird one that's like a weird squiggle is his face. So I've also got for the circle, I've got the Stitched Shapes framelits dies, and I've got not the very largest circle but the one down from that. So I'm going to just move these cards off to one side a second because I'm going to grab my big shot. I have now my Big Shot has always sort of floated around in my craft room. It's never had a permanent home. But I have had one of the IKEA Raskog rolling carts forever because I just love it. And I decided to bite the bullet about a fortnight ago and turn the top basket on it over. So my Big Shot now has a permanent home in my office. It doesn't have to float around aimlessly anymore. So I've got my magnetic platform on my Big Shot. I'm going to line up all my dies with their stamped images, and I'm going to run that through. They're so simple, and they Stampin' Up do an amazing job of making the dies cut their stamps really accurately. So I'll take the top off of that to get rid of my magnetic platform. I could, as always, do with some new plates. I do have some brand new plates, I just haven't put them on yet. Bought them ages ago. I don't do live classes at the moment, but the customers that used to come to my live class used to joke on about the fact that here I am demonstrating to them, and their Big Shot plates at home were in better condition than mine. My excuse is that my plates. Okay, these are my Big Shot plates. I have one labelled base that I use on the bottom all the time, and then I have one that goes on the top. And these plates are lasting very, very well. They're starting to look like stained glass. You can't see through them very well, but that's not a problem. It's just a sign of love. It just means they're well used. I use my Big Shot all the time. Oh no, look what has happened to Mr. Santa's beard. Right, I'm going to just pop and stamp and die cut that again, because that I can't cope with. It jumped. It must have jumped. I'd line that up. Sure, I will be watching this video back to prove to myself that I had lined that up. So let's just stamp that beard again. I'm not going to bring my Big Shot back in because it is literally just next to me. So just super quick. Oh, you know, don't you love live crafting? This is my reality, guys. I don't edit my videos very often. The only time you will ever see cuts in my videos is when my camera's turned itself off, which I have to say happens on a fairly frequent basis because my camera likes to play silly. So we have got deconstructed Santa over here on this card. I'll bring those cards back in just so you can see what we're making. Deconstructed Santa. And then I need my sentiment. Where's it gone? There it is. And I'm going to pop my sentiment onto this circle in garden green, which I have forgotten to get out of the rack. So, garden green, here we go. Which is the same colour as that card base. Because, and the designer series paper, because it's Stampin' Up and everything is coordinated. Stampin' Up take all of the guesswork out of card making. All of that guesswork of, oh, is that going to match? Oh, oh no, you know, you've made this beautiful card and you've made all the elements and you go stick it together and it all clashes because it's not quite the same red. It doesn't happen with Stampin' Up. We have two red colours. We have Real Red and Cherry Cobbler. They complement each other beautifully because they are all carefully thought out colours. We have cardstock that matches designer series paper, that matches ink, that matches embellishments, that matches all sorts of other stuff. I love Stampin' Up. I hope you can tell how much I love Stampin' Up. I really do hope it comes across on camera because I just love it. I am a craftaholic. If I could, I would craft all day, every day. Because it's just, one, it's therapy. Two, I just love it. My craft room is full of makes that I can't get rid of, I can't bear to part with. I should do a craft fair at some point to get rid of it. I'm going to have to, I think, when I move because my craft room is getting even smaller. But that's fine. But yeah, I just love it. Love Stampin' Up. So, I'll pop all of that together with Snail. pop that, pop my sentiment on, like that. And I'm going to add Mr. Santa's suit, Father Christmas. I can hear my upline telling me off. This is how bad it is. My upline will tell me off for calling him Santa. I can just hear her voice as I'm saying it. Oh dear. So, if you didn't realise or think I was mad before, think you might now. So, mini dimensionals on the back of Father Christmas's hat and on the back of Father Christmas's beard. Oh, right way up, there we go. Just like so. I'll line him up there and there like that. And then I have two little finishing touches somewhere. Oh, they were here. Oh, this is one of those videos, isn't it, where I just lose everything. While I'm looking for it, I'm going to grab my Wink of Stella clear glitter brush pen, and we're just going to add some glitter to the kind of furry bits of Santa. So I'm not adding glitter to his beard, because I know there is a trend at the moment for glittery beards, although at least Facebook keeps telling me that there is, but that's frightening. So I'm not giving Father Christmas a glittery beard, but I am going to give him glittery cuffs, and the bottom of his coat is going to be glittery. And I'm hoping that the camera is going to pick this up on video, because that Wink of Stella is so pretty, but it's so subtle that I can never get it to do it on a photograph. Yeah, you can sort of see it. And then I somewhere have a pack of enamel dots. My desk isn't messy. My desk is not messy, and it is just everything is getting lost because I can't see the wood for the trees. That's what normally happens. Oh dear. Right, well, there is a glitter. There will be. I will prove it in the photographs. There will be an enamel dot on the bottom of those. That one in real red, just like the others. And that is my swap card for team training. Thank you ever so much for watching. That's going to really bug me that I can't find that. It must be around somewhere. Thank you ever so much for watching. As always, anything you've seen in this video can be purchased from my online store. You can find the link in the down bar below. You can also find the link to my blog and to this exact blog post. Or you can visit my blog at stampinbyhannah.co.uk. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you again next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now. Turn the camera off and look what turns up. So, I am going to add one of these glitter enamel dots onto the bottom of this card, and that card is now definitely finished. Thank you ever so much for watching. Bye for now.